No, 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 no. I don't want to fight you. I come in peace.
Argentina! Yeah!
So I thought it would only take maybe 6 months to a year to get to Argentina, but I'm still going. I've made my way through the USA, Central America, paddled across the Darien Gap, spent like a month in Colombia, and then Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, and now we're in Chile, here about a day's ride from the border, and I'm pretty excited. Tomorrow I'm gonna get to Argentina. It's been like 3 days since San Pedro de Atacama. It was very hot riding down by the Salar, very hot. Then I got on this remote road that was full of miners, and I kid you not, they were handing me cookies and bananas and apples and a bottle of Coca-Cola, and I was like, holy crap, I can't say no to anything. Like everybody was waving. A few people stopped, got out of the truck, shook my hand, which was awesome. So now we're on this old abandoned railway, and I'll show you. I'm camping in this little old train car, which is good protection from the wind. Absolutely amazing view. Really nice colors all over. If you got a day to the border that way, the bicycle that you see tomorrow is gonna be a complete disaster. I can carry about 18 liters of water right now if I load up everything. I definitely have at least 20 days worth of food. Happy to be going in Argentina, finally.
Up with the evening sun, the river rolls on by. The neighbors, they tell secrets. The neighbors, they tell lies. And somewhere the plane went down. These things, they never stop. Somebody feels the knife, and somebody calls the cops. Oh, the living and the dying, how easily you bruise. Oh, Delia, don't go around when the devil's loose. A figure waits in the shadow, someone drowned in the lake. The march of Georgian feet down the highway, and razor blades in the cape. These dogs will tear your flesh, you best give them a bone. I see you there and I see your faces, I see you there alone. In the living and the dying, how easily you bruise. Oh, Delia, don't go around when the devil's loose. And what does the mirror show you? Can you see the gray? Your sadness, it is quite lovely, but it's the sadness of a slave. Why don't you give yourself a rest? Oh, give yourself some room. You can't get your arms around everybody. You cannot carry the doom of the living and the dying. How easily you bruise. Oh dear, you don't go around when the devil's loose.
This is what happens when you get water. It's a complete vegetation frenzy all over the place, all the way to the road. It's totally impossible to move after 3 p.m. It's just so windy. This rock that I saw looks like it's not perfect cover, but it is something. So I think I would be okay. I'll just scout and see if I can see something better, but it doesn't look like it. And anyway, so the story is I decided to hike this volcano, which I think they were saying it was the second highest volcano in the world or something like that. I don't know. And I'm gonna give it a shot. I have no climbing gear, no my stuff is stashed way back there behind the rock. So I only have food for today's trip, which is all I'm gonna need. That wind does not care that you wanna bike. It just blows all day. Mostly after 1-2 p.m.
Nice corner to camp. Oh boy. water and tortilla.
Gone are the days where you could complain about the road surface or the lack of a road. It all pales in comparison to the great Patagonian winds. The sheer force and sound would crush your hopes and dreams and your distance goals and leave you wishing for a cover, a rock or a cave. If I were to leave early and try to find shelter before the wind starts, it would make all the difference. An hour of riding in the morning can be worth 2 or 3 hours of hard walking in the evening. There is no need for endless suffering, and instead you could walk around and look at the rocks and the sand and the flamingos. can observe the distant train, which looks more like dust falling out of the sky. And when the old clouds finish their colorful dance and the silence takes over the world, you can gather up the warmth to walk under the starry night skies. And then go to sleep peacefully, knowing that you're but a little grain of sand, a tiny speck of dust in the vast kingdom of the rock, the sand, and the wind. La Ruta de los 6.000 norte, or in English, the Route of the 6,000ers, is a stretch of the Argentinian high desert dotted with enormous volcanic peaks, an attraction for tourists and experienced climbers alike. But with the growing popularity of bikepacking and the hard work of few people, one can ride these remote areas in a relatively safe manner on a push bike. Aside from the control at the border and one odd military patrol, I didn't meet anybody for the last 19 days.
It's really tough riding, really tough terrain and stuff, but it's also kind of interesting, and when you find water you're always so happy. So I think my plan is going to change a little bit, and I'm going to drop down to Fiambala with the main route to get some food, rest for a few days, rather than keep going south, because I've got about maybe 10 days worth of food, but it's gonna be tough to get enough calories, which has been tough already for the last couple of days. So I'm just very tired, very slow. I mean, you're always pushing through sand. Noodles are more delicious when they're dry. That creek I stayed at yesterday was the best water I've ever had here in Argentina, so I stocked up as much as I could. And I think tomorrow is the new year. Tomorrow is 31, so happy new year, and we're going that way. soon, once I finish the noodles. Good morning, donkeys. Hoo-ha!
got in touch just in time with my friend whom I was supposed to meet up in the mountains. It turned out that the old spot was logistically better for him, so I still had to get there just 2 days later. I too knew that I did not want to go up in the high desert for more of the same. So there was one solution. Try to make things more interesting.
No entrando.
No. Norte.
Ah, bien.
Más información tiene que ver con los turistas que nos visitan los 365 días del año y esta vez ellos son de Canadá. En bicicleta vienen recorriendo y también nos pudieron aportar imágenes de ese hermoso recorrido y paisajes y aquí nos cuentan esta gran experiencia.
Estoy muy feliz para estar aquí en Argentina. Falta mucho tiempo de mi salida en Canadá, pero estoy aquí finalmente.
¿Hace cuánto tiempo que saliste de Canadá?
Como 4 años y medio.
Mucho tiempo.
Sí, claro, pero...
Well, you know the saying, don't shop when you're hungry? Same thing applies, don't go shopping when you've been kind of low on food in the Puna, because you end up with all of these. Like, there's a tower of chocolates, cookies, coffee, the leaning tower of tuna cans, herring, tomatoes, everything, and somehow it's gonna have to fit on the bike. I probably have a bit more than I might need, but we'll see. I think I can handle the extra weight as long as I can eat good for the next little while. Oh boy, this is a disaster. Got like 2.5 kilos alone of pasta. Like, how many liters? It's third, 1, 2, about 2.5 liters of pasta sauce. Mayonnaise, ketchup. Oh no.
This way to... yeah, kind of south, somewhere, kilometer 0, 8 a.m. Nice day so far. Wind is starting to pick up, and we've even got a speed limit road, so it's probably pretty good. We're being attacked by a vicious pit bull. Hey buddy, how are you? Hey bud. You're a scary dog, you know that, eh? How are you doing?
The only problem was I have to make some against the wind progress for the first few days.
Had to walk my bike the whole day, but luckily I found this metal box and it has a stove and a bench, and I mean it's a bit dusty, but honestly I think it's not worth traveling in this kind of wind, even though I might be a bit late to meet Sylvain. The whole thing is shaking. There's no point to try and keep going because this is too much. So I'm gonna stay here today. I mean it's 1 p.m. and I've been going 5 hours to do, let's see how much we did today. Like 15 kilometers for 5 hours, mostly walking. So yeah, anyway, this is the last one from what I've been told, number 2, and stuff.
On my chin, the time when we counted every black car passing your house beneath the hill, and up until someone caught us in the kitchen with maps, a mountain range, a piggy bank, to remove dimension, but please remember me fondly. I heard from someone you're still pretty, and then they went on to say that the pearly gates has some eloquent graffiti like meet again and fuck the man and tell my mother not to worry, and angels with their great handshakes, but always done in such a hurry, and please remember me that Halloween, making fools of all the neighbors, our faces painted white. By midnight, we'd forgotten one another, and when the morning came, I was ashamed. Only now it seems so silly that season left the world and then returned, but now you're lit up by the city, so please remember me mistakenly in the window of the tallest tower called and passes by, but much too high.
So we're making our way up. I want to say it's less windy right now, which is very good, but it's so freaking cold. I'm just kind of aiming between the lowest point, or kind of the lowest point between those two, and from there I should be able to see more peaks and navigate. Hopefully, well, today I'm supposed to meet Sylvain at Laguna Brava, which is still like 60 kilometers away, and I'm gonna get over 5,500 meters. We're at about 48, 47 now.
walker, it was fancy to see. Hollowed out picture of skin and bone. The strangest stranger that I ever did meet. Oh, and I guess I ain't that old. She came on strong with her confidence, make you sweat in your cotton little breeze. And the cruelest behavior ain't born in mine. I feel her shells just going down the one. Deep water, driving rain, and all I can remember is a cold. Another burned out lover who was begging to leave. She said, why won't you tell your soul to me? Took all I had in my living cell, and a little of what I just done. But it got my thinking up to where I fell. And I let the memories of my lovers die. It's a bitter taste and a blinding light. Time fade birds moves with night. I took the hand of the woman I love. Now I am sure I'm gonna make her mine. It's deep water, driving rain. I'm making a shelter of mine. Jesus comes, he's gonna eat with me, and he's gonna find our children whole.
Or maybe I'm going crazy, but I think that's probably Sylvain coming to meet me, because I was supposed to be there yesterday, but he's just walking, no bicycle. Huh. Well, let's see. ¿Hablas español, inglés? Me llamo Iohan. Sí. ¿De dónde vienes? ¿De qué lugar?
Estás buscando otro chico.
Sí.
Sí.
¿Lo viste?
Ayer salió del refugio 000.
Ujú.
Y me dijo que si veo a alguien en bici, él va a estar en Laguna Brava.
¿Hoy también?
No sé.
It's really cold, eh? You should go to sleep. Stay warm. This is really funny, huh? There's the other view. Oh man, what a day. Hey, how are you?
How are you? Tired?
Good thing you wait for me because I got, you know, the wind, right?
Yeah.
But it starts in the morning
Yeah, it's like really
like crazy, and I walk my bike all day. I met that woman today from England.
Yes. That's good.
Where did you get your water?
I've got plenty of water.
Okay.
That's a touristic place. So
People.
they have maybe
Okay.
30 people that come, so I talk with them. And
30?
They give me water, they give me food.
Yeah, maybe. But the friend told me that always snow water you need to filter, just in case.
Encore un temps magnifique.
Okay, so in this wild refuge we stumbled upon Sylvain, and he'll be joining me for a little bit, or maybe I'll be joining him for a little bit. I don't think you can hear anything with the wind.
We are on the boat, and I am the sailor. are we? We are on the boat and I am the sailor. Ooh, am I? And we crash down, we crash to the surface of bay, and we're fighting for what we've learned. As we die in my arms, as we cry for life, as we set out to the sky. We are on the boat and I am the sailor. Who are we? We are on the boat and I am the sailor. Who the hell am I? We are on the boat and I am the sailor. Who are we? We are on the boat and I am the sailor. Who am I? You taught me the courage of stars before you left. how life carries on endlessly, even after death, with shortness of breath. You explain the infinite, how rare and beautiful it is to even exist. And I couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find the pen. I'd give anything to hear you say it one more time, that the universe was made just to be seen by my eye. And I couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I could never find the pen. I'd give anything to hear you say it one more time, that the universe was made just to be seen by my eyes.
You to push your bike against the wall. What do you mean?
I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, and I fear no evil because I'm blind to it all. In my mind, and my gun, they comfort me, because I know I'll kill my enemies when they come. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell on this earth forevermore. Said I walk beside the still waters and they restore my soul, but I can't walk on the path of the right because I'm wrong. Well, I came upon a man at the top of a hill, called himself the savior of the human race. Said he come to save the world from destruction and pain, but I said, how can you save the world from itself?
is very low, and the can of butane of Iohan also, so we cook on the fire.
Like the old days.
Like old days.
It's actually not that bad, huh?
It's really easy. I never hear a cat on that.
She's like grace from the earth when you're all tuckered out and tame.
So we're
much easier. So much easier.
yeah.
But bikepacking is not only walking, pushing, cycling also.
Spinning the pedals. some igloo buildings and a helipad, I assume. I wonder if they're open.
Hey Iohan, what did you find?
We got some space, how do you call it? Space huts.
Space
and
hut?
there's the moon. We've got the horseshoe for good luck. So we're having good luck.
Yeah.
The river tomorrow looks
Can we
very good.
look inside?
Sure.
Make a tour?
Welcome home.
Okay.
Please take off your shoes. Would you like anything to drink?
Not
River
now.
water?
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's the accommodations, there's the bed. I'm here up high like a princess. We got chairs and a table. And something that is lacking in the Puna, a broom.
Broom, yeah.
Nice broom. And we can turn on the power.
Oh.
We've got a smoke detector so we don't die of carbon monoxide poisoning.
Okay.
I want to find out how to open this window. The other window? So Sylvain, what are we having right now?
We're having a kind of a soup spaghetti. It's a new, like a risotto of pasta, you know?
So what happens when you put the whole pasta pack into a 1 liter pot?
I think.
But it's good for now.
Yeah.
And the sun is already hot. My shoes are dry and not frozen, which is very good. They're a bit crusty. There might be water. I mean salt in the water. I was gonna say water in the salt. Yeah. There's the valley of the Green River and Sylvain is on the other side already.
First swim in the morning.
First thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Don't have to worry about it later.
I think we'll have a challenge here. Well, there's hope. We
are approaching Rodeo. Yeah, Iohan is very, very happy. We'll see how much kilometers we have to do. 60? 160? Whoa!
bike, let's go. Well, you don't have to shower today. Oh no.
Supposed to be
waterproof?
I think so.
Meanwhile, in the midst of these difficulties with the road and uncertainty of whether we can continue, the scenery I want to say it's absolutely amazing. These rocks are like, you can't, even the camera won't show you much, but just the texture, wow. So I hope we don't have to cross that river too many more times. It's quite challenging to get, oh no. Whew. Got it. Everything is okay?
It's water,
but the passport is good? Okay. Yeah, don't touch it, don't turn it on for today.
sake of my name pours forth the only fortune I've gained and calls me on into the sun, on into the sun. Just a bird with a broken wing, long to fly. They've stretched every highway this poor boy can drive. At home with the ground, I found a way across the plains and over the mountains, back again, on into the sun. Ain't I got a fortune in nearing my end? When I think of my family and all of my friends, but I'm mending my broken wings. My soul begins to call me on into the sun. On into the sun. On into the
I mean, it's lower than here, but we climb a little bit, yeah.
Just here?
Yeah.
Or after that?
No, just that, and then it's downhill.
Great.
Great.
Great. We will finish the story soon.
Sylvain was dreaming of a hamburger on the way up. It was a long way up. I've been dreaming for hamburgers for weeks. For months. There wasn't a hamburger in Fiambala.
Living on the road, my friend, was gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron, your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye. You sank into your dreams. Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. Wore his gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, on the deserts down in Mexico, and nobody heard his dying words. That's the way it goes. All the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. Well, Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, and where he got the bread to go, oh, there ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day, and only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Poets tell how Pancho fell. Lefty's living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold. So the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true. Save a few for Lefty too. He just did what he had to do. Oh, now he's growing old. could have had him any day. Only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong. Out of kindness, I suppose.
Sylvain, so what has been the piece of gear that was most useful to you and the one that has been least useful for you during the last 15 days?
I think the least useful is my dynamo. I did ride a bike for 120 kilometers maybe. And my better piece and also my drone.
Yeah.
Because I cannot charge my drone. So.
He's been carrying his drone for the last 15 days.
And I didn't use it. And my better equipment. I think my backpack was really useful in those roads.
I thought you were gonna say your Crocs sandals.
Also, great for crossing river, but not all the time.
And my most useful piece of gear is this rubber foil straps that you can get, and you can strap bottles, tent poles, backpacks, firewood, literally everything, anywhere. Anyway, best piece of gear, and the worst piece of gear is actually the camera I'm shooting with. After so much time in the Puna, we were finally free and on the descent into the hot Argentinian lowlands. There were cars and pavement and food. Although the food was kinda mediocre at best, and that comes from somebody who has been out in the Puna for over 2 months. Few days after, Sylvain went on his own way to Santiago, as he had a plane to catch back to Canada. And I continued onto the easy riding that Argentina had to offer. But no matter what, there was no escape from the wind.
is where all the dogs sleep. Hey dogs! How are ya?
Need a big God, big enough to hold your love. You need a big God, big enough to fill you up. You keep me up at night. To my messages you do not reply. You know I still like you the most, the best of the best and the worst of the worst. Well, you can never know the places that I go. I still like you the most. You always be my favorite ghost. You need a big God, to hold your love. You need a big God, big enough to fill you up. Sometimes I think it's getting better, and then it gets much worse. Is it just part of the process? Well, Jesus Christ, did it hurt? And though I know I should know better, oh, I can make this work. Is it just part of the process? Well, Jesus Christ, did it hurt? Oh, Jesus Christ, did it hurt? Need a big God, big enough to hold your love. You need a big God, big enough to fill you up. Now shower your affection, let it rain on me, and pull down the mountain, drag your cities to the sea. Now shower your affection, let it rain on me, and leave me on this white cliff, let it slide down to the sea. Slide down to the sea.